does this work, right? Because typically when you're going against, okay, we're jumping back into the game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to match point here for Falcon Esports Grand Finals. Again, Top Clans Summer Invitational. Falcon Esports versus See Ya Soon. And we were just talking about this matchup before we had that pause. You can see, right, Sensei running the high and dry, actually. So he's going to be looking for those one-on-one matches, really trying to come out on top of those with that damage. Again, Falcon Esports with a very bursty composition here. See Ya Soon with a little more tankiness, durability, and it's just going to be an amazing match ahead of us.
Yep, I also like the prioritization of this Yin heading forward into that orange objective because he will have a better route moving forward. Although Little Wanderer is going to be secured here by Ken and the rest of Falcon Esports. Now, knowing this, Falcon Esports would just play it a little bit more aggressively than they should, given that there are a lot of kits for them to be able to fight in the early stages. On the other hand, See You Soon just basically trying to punish the overextension coming from the side of Falcon Esports. Most importantly now, taking a look at it, here's Boxy showing himself, and Naomi's not going to have any of it because it is as early as possible. Another turn, and the Xiaomi Umbrella Flea is going to be right there for Boxy to be able to escape using that flicker. So that is one less casualty for See You Soon as Sensei was able to take down that specific purple objective.
I mean, good job there, right, Boxy, for him to stay alive. He is going to be down that flicker for now, also with a turtle coming up here shortly. So it's better to avoid that first blood, right, and just be there, be ready for this first big objectives fight. Now, Sensei is obviously, he's got the ultimate available, and they know he's here. Look at this, the knockup.
Yup, the knockup is going to be there indeed, but there you go. Bringing them to another dimension, and that is going to be a knockdown for the Julian, and same goes for Yellow Flash, man. It's See You Soon, making sure that they will get the early advantage from that 2 kills, and 6.4 already, being able to at least take down this turtle uncontestedly.
Like I said, that's going to hurt, right? Sensei's rolling this high and dry here on this Yin, and whoever he takes to that domain is going to have a tough time, right? No matter who you are, because again, Falcon Esports is not very tanky here. So they're going to have to just constantly deal with that. And the thing is even if you get taken there, the rest of your team are just pretty much waiting to see what happens, right? And that's what we're going to see continuously throughout this game, Sona. So I feel like if you're Falcon Esports, the best way to counter that with the Yin is literally be very careful in your positioning, be very careful in terms of where you are in the team fight, right? Still, my point here is they don't have many tanky people, right? Naomi's on the Franco, that's about it, you know. And if at any moment Sensei, let's say we see these big objectives fights later on, and Sensei finds his way to the back line and just, you know, appears out of nowhere to take someone there, that's the thing. You can't really do much because you have to worry about everyone else crashing down. If that was a foreshadowing of what's to happen, you saw how coordinated that was, right? With Yin, the rest of the boys from See Ya Soon were there, and they were ready to stop Falcon Esports from just waiting there. And I feel like that's going to be the typical trend here that we see for this game.
And so far, that is what we indeed have saw from that specific moment into the bot side, where it was the Yin being able to at least 1v1 that Paquito. And even if it is a world-class champion boxer, man, when you're brought on unfamiliar territory, you just can't do anything about it, and you just have to respond. But so far, I like the initiations that the side of See You Soon is doing. Whereas, for a Falcon Esports, I'm just somewhat surprised a little bit because it's See You Soon that's being a little bit more aggressive, whereas they have a lot of the early to mid-game spike. So, See You Soon is somewhat trying to back that up with right positioning, as you mentioned a while ago. And in the same way, they also have the access to the back lines thanks to that Yin ultimate. So it is indeed a possibility for them to be able to continue on that momentum. But another cost here is if the hook would be able to land this time around to a good hero for them to be able to pick off, because again, they have the necessary damage burst in the early to mid stages for them to be able to increase their lead in terms of team fights. And while we're taking a look at it, this is just a numbers game, right? They have the strength in numbers, for the side of CU soon to be able to fight their way back into victory. And they're just out rotating the side of Falcon Esports at this point because there's not a lot of heroes trying to back up the damage that that CU soon would want in this specific team fight. So maybe the turtle might just start what they want in terms of snowballing from the early to mid stages, and hopefully they would be able to do that in this situation.
You know, not just that, but the other thing that they have to worry about, Falcon Esports has to worry about, is, you know, when you have that Yin combination there, and then you have a Xavier there to help you. Like, if Yin can't kill the target in that domain, then you have the Dawning Light, which you can easily coordinate.
Right.
You know that a chunk of people are going to be waiting here. So, you know, that's the thing that they're constantly have to deal with. It must be the players must be dealing with a network thing or something right now as we take another pause here. But that's the thing, right? Like, even if you bring them to domain, you can have that Dawning Light set up properly to either finish the kill, snipe the kill, or get a ton of damage out to the teammates that are typically waiting around, right? Waiting around for that to finish. So I feel like right now, CSUN just has a lot more tools and things available to them that Falcon Esports has to constantly play around here, right? So I feel like that's something that's going to show itself as like we're only in the beginning of the game, so we can only speculate so much. So like I said, 3 minutes in, and they still need to take a pause here. So that's the thing, right? The players are going to figure this out, what's going on here. But again, you can only speculate so much. We're only in the beginning of the game, right? But that's what we're seeing so far. And, you know, Sona, based on what we've seen, right? Based on that first few minutes, and we already saw that first blood. And what do you think Falcon Esports, knowing what they have on their side, how do they play around this? What do they look for in terms of the key to victory for this matchup?
Honestly, they have to force the team fight, most especially because they have the scaling right away. But it wouldn't work if there's a lot of personnel coming in from the side of CU soon to engage in terms of the team fight first, because when we're talking about numbers games, CU soon would have the ultimate advantage because of the fast rotations that both of the heroes poses coming from that side. So the side of Falcon Esports needs to be able to fight first and initiate the team fights first, so that the skills coming from the side of CU soon will be used defensively. You're taking a look at a perfect match coming in from Boxy, right? And Sensei using that ultimate skill. So it just goes to show that they also have skills to initiate team fights on their own, which is why Falcon Esports now, it is going to be the pick-off capabilities for them to be able to at least use that to their advantage, most especially because it is already CU soon leading at least 600 in this matchup, and the turtle hasn't even spawned yet, but it has been taken by either team. So Yellow Flash and Ken here doing a great job just being patient. However, there it comes, the cat is out of the box, and Ken is just gonna appear, Felix Boyloy, and the next entry is gonna be Sensei. They're completely unaware of that hero, and that is gonna be another takedown for Yin, man. Positioning.
And you see that the Dawning Light wasn't timed properly there. I don't believe it hit before he went there in the domain, and that's just the damage that Yin has, right? Especially with this Assassin Emblem. So he just completely got rid of Ken there. And I mean, really, if you're the Julian, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do in that domain? You can't really escape that kind of frontal damage coming out from Yin. So this is the thing. And now looking for a play here on the top side.
Ooh, Fatal Links is going to be used here to up to 2 heroes, but that is going to be the Wesker landing in the Dawning Light at the same time. Although Run just dishes out so much damage, giving out the thumbs up mark here as the rest of the members here coming from Falcon Esports is going to punish that taunting. What are you doing, my boy? Falcon Esports manages to take down one more hero, but it's CU soon, man. I have to say, they got the upper hand here because of those positionings and the vision that Falcon Esports somewhat lacks right at this moment. So Felix Boyloy is going to be able to start the turtle, and the next members of CU soon will be on the way.
Yeah, big item pickups too for all members of Falcon Esports. Right now, I mean, again, the turtle's going to be secured by CU soon. They're going to be happy with that. But, you know, this is the thing. You got to be careful because Run was a little bit I mean, a little bit too confident. Maybe he didn't see Ken kind of transition up there as he was trying to get the kill. But the one thing I will say about Run in this Aerophil pick is at least you can dodge those umbrellas coming out from Justin the best you can, right? But that's the thing you have to watch out for because the scaling of Kagura is pretty high. But now the top side,
Ooh, that is going to be a fatal links onto Naomi, but no casualty is going to be committed here. So, technically, rotation-wise, you are indeed taking a look at See You Soon, maximizing that capability. Fortunately for Falcon Esports, they made the backup just in time for Naomi to not get picked off in that specific scenario. But it is the rest of the members of See You Soon maximizing that Dawning Light ability and the vision being given to Savior, just so they would be able to initiate the team fight. You're taking a look at Boxy onto the backside, trying to instigate the fight, but nothing is going to happen, and they will disengage. But hold up, it is going to be Justin, though, trying to find the umbrella, but no damage is going to be committed right over here.
yeah, it's a good thing that Zip is 2-0, right, on this Beatrix because he is doing quite a bit of damage. All he has is BOD. He's going to be working on his next big item, most likely, possibly that Malefic Roar here. And I mean, even across the board, right? Everybody's got pretty much one item for Falcon Esports. Everybody else on See You Soon, similarly working towards that second item of theirs. And like you mentioned, right, Raw using those dawning lights really well. And it's not even at the point where, it gets to the point where it's a little obnoxious where Xavier's just popping Dawning Light after Dawning Light. Now Yellow Flash, though, could be in a bad situation here. But actually, the moves and grooves, he's able to escape it. What an escape artist.
Man, and unleashing his inner Ippo Makonochi, if you know the guy. Absolutely marvelous sidestep and movements there just to be able to escape and help Falcon in this turtle siege. But although the yin yang turn overturn is gonna miss, so this is the engage coming from the rest of the members of See You Soon. Oh no, Falcon, they want to go out and about, and it is See You Soon getting the position that they once had. That sniper is gonna be able to hit Sensei. Disengage is coming for that guy. Meanwhile, Cotton Inferno is gonna be there. Ultimate is gonna be popped off by Ken, but it is Yellow Flash though punching his way to victory, and it is looking like Felix Boy will be able to stay alive and run. Yellow Flash with those last remarks as See You Soon will be able to take that turtle. It's just the positioning, man, and at the same time the discipline in terms of the fights. They know that they don't have to initiate the fight because they already have the place to be able to take the major objective.
That's wild, man. I mean, both teams had just members really, really low where they were literally one hit away. And now here we go. We're actually getting a front row seat. Naomi gonna use that bloody hunt. Should be able to live. He has to be careful though. Dawning Light, as I said, would be lined up waiting to clean up.
Bro, it's like Sensei giving the green light to throw out that dawning light, and it is the factor here for See You Soon, man. Communication is on point here from this Cambodian squad, but so far it has been Ken basically trying to defend this turret, and he will be successful in doing so unless Run is gonna do something that I'm gonna be ecstatic about, but apparently not so. So Falcon Esports still gonna be able to defend that top turret, but take a look at where Felix is at the map. Right? Absolutely aggressive, not in terms of team fights, but in terms of objective taking. So Ken will be left here without another objective of his own. And the rest of the members of See You Soon will just prioritize and go to the bot side.
Like I said, one of the biggest downsides here of Falcon Esports is draft is just they don't really have that much of a front line. I mean, they have Naomi, that's it, but he's not even that tanky yet. So the majority of this is there's so much burst. And across from them is literally tankiness, right? Durability, Felix, Boxy, even, I mean, Sensei's not tanky in a sense at all, but just the fact that he can kind of mitigate some of the damage coming in if he uses the ultimate now on the top side as he just took Zip.
Man, he brought them to another dimension. Once again, Naomi is going to be able to use that bloody hunt, but to no avail because Felix is going to be able to sustain that. But Ken onto the backside being able to take down Sensei. But no, apparently it's not so because Justin's going to be able to get taken down, and Ken, without any of his friends, without any of his Barbies, are going to be able to run away from that fight. And it is the side of See You Soon once again, man. He's running out of friends at this point because Sensei's been taking them all to another dimension.
And he just got his ankles broken by Sensei, and that's got to be tilting right there because he was literally one hit away. And that's the downside, right? The downside of just being a melee hero here. And that's what we saw, right? He wasn't able to get the kill. So at this point, see you soon. Nice comfortable position, about 6k gold ahead here. And we're going to continue to see the strength of this Yin pick just pop up time after time. Taking a look at the items, right? This should be a Lord in the hands of See You Soon. Already run sitting pretty, having that Berserker's Fury and everything else, even a little bit of defense too, right? He's got the Athena shield, but now the initiation.
Yup, initiation Fatal Links is gonna be pushed into Ken, using that ultimate to be able to get away. Yellow Flash onto the back side though, but there is no turning back for the side of See You Soon. They want this Lord, and they want to be able to get this now. Boxy, without Fatal Links, will they be able to do it? Naomi, just enough sidestep to be able to dodge that Dawning Light, but here comes Felix dishing out a lot of damage. And it is the jungler from Falcon Esports, absolutely down and out with that Coterant Inferno at the same time. Yellow Flash wants to contest. The sniper's not going to be enough though. So Boxy, without the Fatal Links, will just be trying to engage. And it is See You Soon once again. Just take a look at that damage of the Mystic Force, bro. It is not joking around. And See You Soon with another major objective.
Yeah, this is pretty much a very, very difficult situation to be in here if you're Falcon Esports, because, I mean, how do you contest with the durability against you? How do you contest with the damage being pumped out here? That's what we're seeing here. I mean, even with some items being picked up now by Falcon Esports, unfortunately, it's just not enough, right? They're going to have to clear this Lord here on the top side. Zip is their main source of damage here, but the setup, once again,
Fatal Links with the Dawning Light is just too unstoppable coming from the side of See You Soon. Not enough damage from Falcon to be able to back it up, given that this is already 8,000 in terms of gold lead, that they want to push even further basically in this middle position. Will they be able to do so? Knock up, but not going to be enough for them to be able to defend that inhibitor. That middle goes down, and they want to go for the bot side this time around, but the Dawning Light is just dishing out a lot of damage, man. Zip is having a hard time trying to position himself, and Felix Boyloy is just being confident in terms of the engage that he wants, but there he goes again, putting him in his place as the Paquito has been taken out and about, and so might Justin be right over here. Justin, breaking news, Falcon Esports is just 3 members remaining, and See You Soon, man. They got more than what they wanted, bringing 2 heroes down and taking an inhibitor for themselves.
And now they're going to be working on these lanes, right? They already managed to get that middle down. There's the hook, though. They do land it on Boxy, but no follow-up here just yet. And just look at the damage.
Look at the damage right over here. Ken and Naomi, the only ones able to defend for Falcon Esports. Will they be able to do so? Fatal Links with the Dawning Light. That is game. Coming in from See You Soon. I like the speed of light, man. 13 minutes. We're going to be having a Game 7 to see who gets to be champion of Top Clan Summer Invitational.
Man, oh man. Things just got super intense. Even more so than they already were. And again, what a clutch